Hey, Rainbow here. Welcome to my channel. And today is day 4 of riding this Ducati Multistrada V4 Pikes Peak. This is a 2023 model, so I'm pretty fortunate. I know I'm fortunate. I'm very fortunate. I'm happy that I traded in for this. And so day 4, what did I notice? Now, I didn't get as much riding in as I wanted because I took it to work. I had to work, I work 40 hours a week plus, and I had to do my stuff just commuting to work. And then after work, I came home and then I did a little bit of riding. So now I'm pushing about 500 miles here on day 4 and trying to get it to about 650, 700 before I take it for the first servicing this Saturday. Okay, number 1 for today here on day 4. Here we go. Ready? The tires. Now, you can change tires, but I want to talk about the tires that come stock with the bike. Now, these come with the Pirelli Rosso 4s, all right? And they are really good tires. They are stickier tires. They're great. You can take these to the track, but they're really made for street riding. And I know I'm not going to get as much mileage out of them. I absolutely know that for a fact. I will not be getting the same mileage as I did with those Michelin Road Pilot 6s or something like that I have, that I put on the other one. Those are great, but these tires, this is why I'm going to talk about these. The rear tire is bigger. The front tire, of course, is 17 instead of 19 on the V4. I'm really comparing this against the V4. So because it's a bigger tire, you have more contact patch. Because it's a stickier tire, you have more confidence. So literally on day 2, I was leaning this bike over and I have no chicken strips on the rear tire. The front, I have chicken strips, and I always want to have some level of chicken strips on the front. But on the rear, I have no chicken strips, okay? And that's important for a reason, because I could not get rid of the chicken strips on the Pikes Peak V4S, even though I had scraped the pegs. On this, however, without scraping the pegs, because they're in a different position, I'm able to actually use all of the tire, and I know that there's more lean to go on this bike. So it's because of the tires, especially having more contact. It is what I talked about yesterday, giving me more confidence and allowing me to get into the corners and lean more comfortably and just easier, because the bike is just so flickable. This is, sport first and with some touring added in is what I think about this bike. Okay, number 2, let me look at my notes. Okay, wind protection. Well, if you look at this thing, all right, it moves the same amount as the other one does, but it's a smaller windscreen. Therefore, you do not get as much protection. Now, the protection where it hits you at the top of your helmet, that's fine. Even though it's shorter, that seems to work really well because you are in a kind of a slightly forward position. You're more aggressive on this. It's that on the sides, you really feel it more, and it's a little bit louder for you because of the wind noise with this windscreen. But just like you can get different tires on your bike, you can get a different windscreen for this. So if you want, you can go ahead and go back to the regular stock one, or you can even get the touring one, which is going to give you a hell of a lot more wind protection. I think for a really long ride, I would more than likely want to replace this with something good like the touring one. But this is adequate, and I'm finding myself, as soon as I get on the highway, it's up all the way. With the other screen, I didn't always put it up all the way unless it was cold out. So we shall see what's going to happen when I hit some colder weather and I have maybe some extended periods of time on the highway. But at that point, I'm probably going to go ahead and replace this windscreen and just keep this maybe for taking if I ever sneak this to the track. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm still smiling about this bike because this is a great bike. All right, trying to keep this short, running out of time. Here we go. Next thing, gas mileage. So far, it's the same. As a matter of fact, I'm getting slightly better gas mileage, although I did a lot of highway and not a lot of traffic roads. It's almost averaging 32 miles to the gallon and I'm halfway through my third fill up on this bike. So right now, whatever that equates to, I didn't look it up. But anyway, so you're looking at about 32 miles to the gallon, which is exactly what I had after 27,000 miles on the V4S. So not seeing really any difference, even with a quicker throttle response on this. We will see what it is over time. But right now, there's only 3, and I'm already maybe a half of a mile per gallon difference. It's just almost at 32 right now. It's really, really close. So anyway, so those are the 3 things from today. I don't know how many more I don't know how many more days I'm going to do this, but this is day 4. I'll just keep going until I see a fall off. But eventually, I'm going to tell everyone I will do a full review when I get enough time on this. Again, I'm going up into Georgia next week, and hopefully I'll get a better feel for the bike once I get up in the twisties in the mountains, as long as the weather cooperates. All right? This is Rainbow. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye-bye.